I am going to be answering Karima's questions. This is Karima. This is her channel, and in this video, she laid out some questions that she asked herself. She didn't answer them in the video or in next videos, but she does lay them out in the description, and in the video explains more or less what she means by the questions and how to answer them, you could say. And I'm going to answer them here. I've already covered a lot of the topics of the questions in my videos that are about the things that I want or my dream life in this playlist. But yeah, I will go over again because I think this exercise is worth repeating. That's why I have. The questions are these: where am I now? Financially, mentally, physically, or whatever comes to mind. Where would I rather be? Who are you around? Where are you? Who do I feel? What kind of lifestyle do I have? I have put these questions above in where am I now, and then where would I rather be? I put the same categories, but framed in a where would I want to be. And then who do I want to be? What do I value in a person? What do I dislike in a person? Then what do I need to become my ideal self and the life I seek? Okay, first question: where am I now? Financially, mentally, physically, or whatever comes to mind. Financially, I currently have no job. I have very few freelance clients. I don't have a recurring income, very few cash savings, but not worried in a survival sense, right? Because I am living with my parents, plus I have a nest egg of enough money, not cash, but that I could liquefy if need be. This may change next week if I get a job, because I am in the process of getting a job. Like in literally a process of someone going to interview me, right? We are in these discussions, not that I am in the process of looking for. Mentally, I wrote here that I'm probably pretty bad. Not all time worse, but definitely have things in my mind and internal challenges that I'm dealing with. I don't want to get too into which challenges they are in this video, but yeah, this is the situation. So physically, I am in poor shape. Aesthetically, I'm not where I want to be. I'm relatively healthy, right? Even if I'm in poor shape. So I think it's worth to be grateful. I was grateful, I think, in the financial part, right? I am not worried in the survival sense. So in that sense, I am good. But yeah, it's also true that I'm broke and that I don't have a lot of leeway and agency regarding money. And physically, I am in poor shape, but at least I'm healthy in most ways, you would say. My most worrying aspects, or the thing that I worry the most, one of them is that my jaw hurts when I drink beer and alcohol, sometimes like in a kind of like here, in a pretty puncturing way, I would say, right? And I don't know if this is because I'm tense or something, or because I have this kind of temporomandibular articulation disease or something like this. I don't know. Then, skin is pretty bad. Not in my face, I think my face is relatively decent, but my body, I have like a lot of pop zits, irritated skin, I think, because of awkward hair removal. I don't know. I think it's pretty fucked up in that sense. That's me. That's insane. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I literally insane? I don't know. That is me. I don't know. Not super fucked up, but that is something that worries me a little bit and that I would like to be better. I think it is more an aesthetical concern than a purely health concern. But yeah, skin health is health. I guess that is me, right? That is how I am to others. And then posture, strange, kind of back discomfort when I sit upright. I don't know. I start feeling a little bit of tension here and all that. So I slouch too much, maybe. If I stretch, I don't think like I have a lot of mobility. My flexibility is not where I would want it to be. Those kind of things. So actually, who am I around? I'm around my parents mostly. I don't talk much though.
Yo, what are you thinking about? I'm reviewing my video and timestamping it.
Into the video, not really bad vibes or anything like this. It's just that it's hard for me to talk about certain.
I didn't know what to do today. I don't have any ideas, so I was like, I have so many videos that I have not uploaded, so fuck it, let's upload them now on stream. I don't think I've ever recorded the timestamping process and all that. I thought it was a decent idea. Well, not an overall worldly decent idea, but like for the context of what I'm doing, of what I do every day and all that.
things. Once a week, I see my hometown friends. Don't talk much about things. Yeah, this is a common thread. I don't talk much about things either, but more than with my parents. Yeah, I talk about very
How about you?
come up and all that. And I
How's
ask
it
questions
going?
that they ask are better. Decent energy. I like the energy. It is an energizing thing to do. Right, hanging out with friends. It is energizing, and I like seeing what's going on in their lives and all that. Except when they are talking politics or something like this, which is very often because it is like their main hobby, and yeah, it bores me as a concept, and I don't personally like their politics as well either. So yeah, and I am not in kind of debate mode. I don't like to debate. Right? It is not something that I enjoy a lot. Then online, Twitter people who talk about feelings. Nice. Tech sector, geopolitics stuff.
I got that part from the title, but you was just thought in your head. It seems like you were contemplating something. Yeah, I don't know. I was watching my own video and I realized that this is what I look like from the outside. I don't know.
Of US stuff. Right? These are the people that are around me. I think it's an interesting place to be online. And in Discord, I do have some people with whom I do talk about these things that I don't talk.
Like most of the times, I don't care. And I literally have myself here, right? And every day I see it. But I guess I don't notice it. I'm already accustomed to it. But for some reason right now, I realized it. Normally I just listen to what I say, right? And what I say, I like it. But I don't like how I say it and who says it. Right?
But yeah, it's Discord after all. It's not real life. Where am I? In my hometown. In Spain, I'm living in my parents' house. That is pretty straightforward. Not much else to comment on. Where am I emotionally?
That's a bit sad.
I am alone,
Yeah,
disconnected from the world, lacking agency, dubious about the void, right? I don't know if the things that I'm doing right now will lead to anything at all. It is doing something new that I think can be helpful and that I think is the path, but with no results yet, right? So, or with doing something new, agency, not much else to comment on. Where am I emotionally? I am alone, disconnected from the world, lacking agency, dubious about the void, right? I don't know if the things that I'm doing right now will lead to anything at all. It is doing something new that I think can be helpful and that I think is the path, but with no results yet, right? So, or with less results than I expected, that kind of thing, right? With a mismatch between what I would like to happen versus what is happening, something like that. Lifestyle.
What?
In my hometown in Spain, these are the people that are around me. I think it's an interesting place to be.
I thought
Online.
it's
And
18.
in Discord, I do have some people with whom I do talk about these things that I don't talk with anyone else. But yeah, it's Discord after all. It's not real life. Where am I? In my hometown in Spain, I'm living in my parents' house. That is pretty straightforward. Not much else to comment on. Where am I emotionally?
Only 36.
I am alone, disconnected from the world, lacking agency, dubious about the void, right? I don't know if the things that I'm doing right now will lead to anything at all. It is doing something new that I think can be helpful and that I think is the path, but with no results yet, right? So, or with less results than I expected, that kind of thing, right? With a mismatch between what I would like to happen versus what is happening, something like that. Lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle do I have? I walk, I have lunch with my parents, I'm online, I have dinner watching TV with my dad, then I'm online again. That is basically my life. And then on Saturdays, I hang out with my friends. This is my life. Where would I rather be? Who am I around? Where are you? Okay, these are the questions that I put above. So, yeah, these are the categories from above, basically. Where am I financially? Well, no, sorry, where would I rather be financially? In a place of abundance, right? I put 10,000 per month as a, yeah, because I think of abundance in per month things, right? That is, I guess, the frame of mind that I work with from month to month basis. If you can plan things in abundance in per month things, right? Yeah, these are the categories from above, basically. Where would I rather be? And then on Saturdays, I hang out with my friends. This is my life.
625. Oh, 625. 2. Where would I rather be financially?
Where would I rather be? who am I around? Where are you? Okay, these are the questions that I put above. So yeah, these are the categories from above, basically. Where am I financially? Well, no, sorry, where would I rather be financially? In a place of abundance, right? I put 10,000 per month as a because I think of abundance in per month things, right? That is, I guess, the place of abundance, right? I put categories from above, basically. Where am I financially? Well, no, sorry, where
We can do I can separate the makers. Radio 377 financially.
would I rather be financially? In a place of abundance, right? I put 10,000 per month as a because I think of abundance in per month things, right?
What do you play, by the way? Lately. Do you wake up early to play games? Well, I guess you have like the time you're accustomed, right?
That is, I guess, the frame of mind that I work with from month to month basis. If you can plan things in like months, it is something. Yeah, that is, I guess, what I feel for agency or something. That is kind of my my pulse, how my pulse works, right? My monetary pulse, if you could say. I don't know. Reasons. I don't have these 10,000 per month for arbitrary reasons, right? It's because international flights are expensive and I like to fly. Well, I like to go places. I have a list of places where I want to go, and because one of the places is New York City, which is the most like one of an expensive city, so it is something needed, right? And outside of travel, I don't really have that many things that I would like to spend, right? But there are some things that are some goals that are mostly money pits that are not, I guess, money producing enterprises, right? So those things.
It does look like a game that you can play all day.
And that is why I mean about by abundance also, right? The ability to pursue things that are maybe kind of money pits. Mentally, I would like to be at peace with less brain worms and with to pursue things that are maybe kind of money pits. Mentally. I would like to be at peace with less brain worms and with less thinking of myself too much and with less narcissistic thought loops and all that, and being able to focus on external things and external problems, feeling that kind of mental peace and this kind of serene mindset. I would like to be there mentally, or like somewhere that more approaches that, more of a percentage of time thinking about other stuff, willingly, right? Not being forced to think about other things while bottling the shit down, but kind of being serene enough that you can be like, okay, I am thinking now about these other things, and then retweeting if need be, but with a majority percentage of the time being able to be in that state of mind, right? State of mind of helpfulness, caringness, whatever. Right?
Not sure if I read it out loud or not, but I will read it again if so. I would sleep. I usually sleep till 10, 12, but since I need to work here and there now, I wake up at 8:30. Okay, makes sense. I think I said the word makes sense out loud, but yeah, that makes sense.
Physically, I would like to be a little bit more in shape, and with aesthetics that I like, cleanness, whatever. Right? Physically, I would like to be a little bit more in shape, and with aesthetics that I like more, and that don't block me from avoiding romantic loneliness and these kind of things. Right? I feel like my current aesthetics or whatever, not that I'm ugly necessarily, but yeah, hard to get into it. But yeah, basically this. What the sentence is. Socially. Socially. Basically this. What the sentence is. Socially. Feel more aligned and with more regular connection with other people, right? Because right now I see my friends once a week, my real life friends. I hang out with
You
real
didn't
people.
read it out loud,
So I would like to hang out with people more often.
Yeah, I
and
guess I looked
with
when
people
I
who are
look
more
like
aligned,
this.
not necessarily politically, because I think with the things that I said before, it sounds that I wanted to be like equal political whatever. No, not necessarily that, right? But I guess more like in interests, in something like that, right? I don't mind the political orientation, right? I mind the interest, right? If your interest is politics, I get bored. If you are right wing, but your interest is something I like as well, I'm not bored, right? That is what I mean. And where I feel more free to express certain things. Maybe their politics enters something into the picture, but there are also many whatever. Location.
10:21.
Open. I like tall buildings. I like the sea. I like good views, and I like good weather. So those are always things that Spain actually has some places that fit all these. Other places have places the cities which are a little bit cheaper. Leaning city vibe, which is more in line with what I mentioned of other places, because in Spain these places are not exactly city vibe. Benidorm to me is not city vibe. It is beach town tourist trap vibe. That is the problem. Bangkok, for example, is city vibe, and Bangkok doesn't have a beach. But yeah, for example, some of the other kind of tourist traps in Thailand are more city vibe, or in Vietnam, something like that.
I don't know if that's true, to be honest, but I think, for example, I was thinking of Pattaya, but Pattaya is actually, it probably has like way more of a tourist trap town or sketchy town vibe than the Benidorm. Benidorm is just like beach for old people in Spain. But
all of the beach cities are kind of tourist trap in a way, but less so in East Asia, I think. Spain, you have to keep in mind that Spain is like the top 3.
how many people are in Benidorm actually? $70,000. 75,000. Whoa. What about Benidorm habitantes en verano? 400,000 with peaks of 500,000. 70,000 people who are official residents, but the real population is 130. Interesting.
Country with most tourists in the world or something. But Thailand is up there, but it's like the 5th.
Let's see the data. Most visited countries in the world. 1 France, 2 Spain, 3 Turkey, 5 Italy, 6 Mexico, 7 United Kingdom, 8 Germany. Yeah, I think I was right. Thailand isn't even top 10. Asia and the Pacific, Thailand is second of Asia at 38 million. Which would put it in top 6. I'm not sure why it's like that. I don't get it. Can someone explain this? Why is Mexico third at 38 and then you go scroll here and Thailand has 39? Yeah, a lot of questions here. Inbound tourism. It's both in million, it's both 2022. No, one was 2019, but still. Let's check this website out. What? Top 10: France, Poland, Mexico, USA, Thailand, Italy, Czech Republic, Spain, Canada, Hungary. Okay, so this puts Thailand above Spain. Poland, 85 million tourists. This has to be fucking Poland. I think this ranking is not used because no one believes it. I guess, right? Like, who the fuck goes to Poland? Let's be real here. Well, you're in Germany, right? So maybe you believe it. What the hell? Poland population, huge spike after COVID. 38, 39, 41 million. What is it? Is it like 2 million Ukrainians or something? This is the population also, not the tourism thing. Here Spain says 71, but before COVID it was 38. Bro, it's impossible to know things in this era. Datapanda.org. Source. World Bank. Okay, this sounds legit, right? The World Bank. International tourism, number of arrivals. Most recent year. Can't we compare 2019? France, Spain, 83. I think they put the number wrong. They put 38 instead of 83, right? Okay, this checks out with what the view that I had, right? Thailand 39 million, which is a lot, I guess, and checks out with the Wikipedia number. And here is 83.7 instead of 38.7. I believe it, right? If the World fucking Bank says it, I believe it. But yeah. Let's continue. No, Spain is actually like, I think I think it's the first. No, the first is France, but I think the second is Spain. Emotion. Okay, wait, I'm going to put this in caps so it's more clear. Where would I rather be? Where am I now financially? I'll be less. I think it's the first. No, the first is France, but I think the second is Spain. Emotionally. Less alone, more romantic connection. I guess that's. I never went to Poland. I don't plan to, so I'm most skeptical. I would like my lifestyle to be. Actually, like it's not that I don't like Poland or whatever, right? It's just simply that I don't believe that Poland is the second most visited country in the world with 80 million visitors. I simply don't believe that. Like, it's just not something I can conceive of.
less online. I still like the internet a lot, but I would like more travel because internet can be shoved into the travel part, right? So more
What the fuck?
I would like my lifestyle emotionally less alone, more romantic connection. I guess that pretty much sums it up. Emotionally, I think it's the first. No, the first is France, but I think the second is Spain. Emotionally, less alone,
Okay,
more
1042.
romantic connection. I guess that
1042.
pretty much sums it up. Lifestyle. I would like my lifestyle to be less online. I still less alone, more romantic connection. I guess that pretty much sums it up.
1148. Wait, so this is 1142, right? 1142. No. This is 11?
Lifestyle. I would like my lifestyle to be less online. I still like the internet a lot, but I would like more travel because internet can be shoved into the travel part, right? So more travel in the short to mid term. But I always think of a home. I think it's. I guess that's lifestyle. Less alone, more romantic. First is France, but I think the island is up there. I think
Ah, no, okay. Location is so long because I got derailed, I guess, right?
more romantic connection. I guess that pretty much sums it up.
Okay.
Lifestyle. I would like my lifestyle to be less online. I still like the internet a lot, but I would like more travel because internet can be shoved into
Oh, I forgot. I wanted to do something. Well, I will do it after
the
this.
travel part, right? So more travel in the short to mid term. But I always think of a home base and something like that, right? I do like the sense of roots. I don't know. Who do I want to be? What do I value in a person? What do I dislike in a person? I would like to be, and I do like value on all this, someone agentic, right? Someone who can achieve things in the world, who can plan
Wait,
things, and who can like dislike in a person. Travel part, right? So more travel in the short to mid term. But I always think of a home base and something like that, right? I do like the sense of roots. I don't know. Who do I want to be? What do I value in a person? What do I dislike this? Who do I want to be?
11. 12, 11. To be.
What do I value in a person? What do I dislike in a person? I would like to be, and I do like value on all this, someone agentic, right? Someone who can achieve things in the world, who can plan things, and who can do things when things that were planned go wrong, that kind of thing. Agency, right? Doing things. I would like to become that as well. Someone open to collaboration.
Okay, let's do it like that.
What do I value in a person? What do I dislike in a person? I would like to be, and I do like value on all this, someone agentic, right? Someone
Agentic.
who can achieve things in the world, who can plan things, and who can do things when things that were planned go wrong, that kind of thing. Agency, right? Doing things. I would like to become that as well. Someone open to collaboration. I think of that as, yeah, I guess, someone who is building in public or who is kind of actively projecting openness to collaboration and something like this. I don't know. I'm not sure what the vibe is, but something like this, right? I
Hello
want
to
be
the
someone
second
who
person.
projects this kind of energy, and I like seeing that energy as well, right? If you see, yeah, this kind of, I guess, honeypot of, but in a good way, right? That has kind of energy that brings other people in, and
Okay.
people who are collaborators, right? That doesn't bring just attention or eyes on you or all this, right? That brings agentic people as well, right? That brings people who want to do things
Have I linked the tweet?
for the
Links,
for the
yes.
scene or something like that, right? Something like that.
Things I want to playlist video. Yes.
And then someone who shares, but who also does. I stole this tweet from, and then someone who shared.
34. 13, 34. I tend. This is something I've noticed that I tend to do 1 minute bits. I don't know. I feel like talking for 1 minute is something that comes kind of natural to me. I notice a lot of the time I will kind of do things for 1 minute. More or less, I don't know. Not really. Maybe less consistent than people would consider significant.
But who also does. I stole this.
It's just that I've timestamped so many of my videos that I tend to notice that I do these kind of 1 minute jumps pretty often.
Tweet from
Maybe
here,
it's because I notice when they are
from
1
this
minute
thread by
jumps.
Emily by Night. I stole this image here, and I consider myself that I was here. I think I'm a person who shares often, at least online, in this sense of onlineness. I do think I share at a 7 out of 10 level, probably. I don't know, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. Hard to define. But yeah, I put it myself not at a 10 because I could certainly do more. But I do it pretty regularly, pretty consistently, often. The problem is that I don't do enough, right? I tell a lot of nothing, which is a problem. So I would like to bring myself above, right? Not necessarily. Maybe I will have to decrease a little bit of telling.
Well,
to get
you are
more
talking
into
about
an
a lot of
ideal
things,
line, but
so you take about the
ideally,
same time
just
for
go
each one of them.
that is the direction that I want to go in. And to finish this, what do I need to become my ideal self?
Yeah, actually, here I don't talk a lot about.
Have the life I seek. Some
Yeah, I think what you say is right. That maybe I'm not as consistent as I would want, but I generally do that. Maybe I do it wrong.
insane amount of money, some time. So I think for this, what the job that I have coming up is decent because it is capped at 1 year. It's
What the fuck?
some time. And to finish this, what do I need to become my ideal self and have the life I seek? Ideally, just go up. That is the direction that I want to go.
14, 42, 32, 4. What do I need to become my ideal self?
And to finish this, what do I need to become my ideal self and have the life I seek? Some baseline amount of money, some time. So I think for this, what the job that I have coming up is decent because it is capped at 1 year. It's a substitution. So in that sense, it will give me time afterwards, and it will give me a baseline amount of money. Not a lot, sadly, but oh well, I'll take it. And doing things that come out of my.
At the same time, I just feel like it's a good place to timestamp after around a minute. Yeah, I think it probably makes sense. Everything can be split up arbitrarily, and maybe I just choose the 1 minute arbitration. Maybe I could. Yeah, maybe if I did mentally, physically, socially all together, I could put mentally, comma, physically, comma, socially, or something. I don't know. Or maybe I could have put mentally one reason, then the next mental reason, or something like that. Yeah, many possibilities. And yeah, for some things I just talk 20 seconds. For this I talk 20 seconds. For this I talk 20 seconds, 5 seconds. I don't know.
I think that is also a thing that I have to do. Right? I have to start doing things that, but out of myself, right? Things that come out of myself, instead of. I think that is also a thing that I have to do. Right? I have to start doing things that, but out of myself, right? Things that come out of myself, instead of just accepting invitations to things, which is something that I still like to do, but and that will probably come more often if I do things that come out of myself. But yeah, I have to start taking action in this. I have to start doing the things that I want to do, and being around ambition. Open, getting interested, thoughtful people. I don't know, I put some words and combining the people would probably be dope, but also just fractions
I
of
have a
people or
video that I
whatever,
want to
something
link
like that.
here.
This is just theory, right? I'm not sure
I
if
think I mentioned it here.
yeah, I'm not sure how it works, but it probably helps. I think I have a video called All of My Problems.
1555. Social, let's see. Social, copiar enlace. Let's go to next.
Are social, where I go into this, right, where I
1554.
say that the bottlenecks are social. I think I might have to redo that video, but yeah. Okay, I will leave this video, the video, Karima's video, at the end here, you can watch this video if you are curious about what she says. She doesn't answer herself her questions for her personal life, but maybe you want to know what the frame is about, or maybe you want to check her channel out. So yeah, I will leave her video here, and yeah, feel free to check it out. Feel free to check out my channel as well. Leave a comment of what you think about my life, or maybe don't, but make your own version of the video. Do whatever. Goodbye. Hello.
Did one video. Elige específico. Otros canales. Starting with a blank piece of paper. How to get unlost. Okay, this one. Boom. Bigger. Like that. Guardar. And then the cards. What did I say? 1555 maybe. Tarjeta. Video. Whoop. Let's see if this works. Yes. $15.54.
It works, but it probably helps. I think I have a video called "All of My Problems Are Social," where I go into this, right, where I seem to say that the bottlenecks are social. I think I might have to redo
Hey,
that video.
I am back.
But yeah.
Hello, Hong. How's it going?
Okay, I will leave this video, the video.
I'm glad to see you for 3 days. Nice, thank you. Publicar. Okay, let's open Twitter up. Bloop. Boom. Answering Karima's how to get lost questions. Copy. Bueno, publicar. Cerrar.
I'm not even sure why I put them up. I put them on Twitter, to be honest, because I don't think people watch them. But I like to copy paste all these things, if case you want there, because sometimes I will think, oh, I know I've said this before, right? When I'm tweeting something, and then the first instinct of mine is to look it up on my own tweets, right? So if I look it up on my own tweets and I find a video of mine, I will be like, oh, okay, I didn't tweet about it, I made a video. That's why I put them on Twitter. Boom. Links und Rechts. Karima's vid. Boom. Things I want playlist. Lock surface area graph. Also because since I mentioned tweets, I feel like it's, I don't know, it makes spiritual sense to link the videos back to Twitter, right? I don't know. It was my kind of my idea or whatever. And all of my problems are social. Welcome, Mr. German. Oh wait, can you see the video in live for Nanatan? Here at Nanatan. Go to InHeFace. Okay, stop saying so many things.
Okay, after I'm done with this, okay. Actually, I want to do this. X. Rodrigo, social, and copy the video. Boop, poste. Ok, guardar cambios. What did you say? India, Indonesia, or India? And how did you say? Nana Tan. On YouTube. This. Nana Ten. He Tunisia.
Hey, you guys remember who suffered who died the most?
Me?
Yeah, there you go. It's Steph. Someone asked who died the most. So far.
Me?
By the way, Steph, do you draw sometimes?
Am I what?
Do you draw?
I'm going to say no, even though someone's going to be like, but Steph, you posted something on your Twitter that you drew, and that is correct. I was in a hyperfixation mode.
Can I see?
Yeah, give me a sec so I can find those images.
Of course, take your time. Oh my god, the winking has ended. I wonder who's winning.
Hey.
Hey,
An
there you
increasing
go.
salary.
Oh my god, the huge dip.
Yeah, welcome to equalizing the game.
And nothing has changed.
Anything can.
What is this
nothing's
game?
changed.
Nothing's changed!
Nothing has changed, guys. Yeah.
Oh
Lol,
my
the
god,
things like Mario
another
Kart Extreme.
follower. Thank you, Dizenel, for following. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good time. Good morning to you too, man.
We're playing
I can
Dokapon. We're playing
You were
Dokapon.
playing Dokapon Kingdom. You missed Steph being... This is fine as well. Yes, you've been
Okay.
well from me.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
Right.
¿Dónde está?
We're playing
Let me
I'm
see.
Dokapon.
happy to learn that it went well for you too.
I don't think you can see that. Oh, it didn't say? Did I say that? Good morning.
I don't get what's going on.
I'm gonna say it's Denzel. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But how are you doing? Welcome in.
We're playing Dokapon
there we go.
while also playing Bingo under the table.
Dit is fine. All right, I'm
True.
gonna put a note.
If you
That-
go to Citrus Nanatan Twitch stream, you can actually play bingo. It
Yee.
will go down to the bottom of the stream.
Be the
Depending on
bottom.
stuff that's happening on the game, we gain bingo thing.
You're so cute. Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, thank you for the self-care. Look,
Ooh,
there's
yes,
Toby.
Please, your new friend talking.
Haha, I touched Batman's Toby.
You have events
I'm
on
going
different
to
fronts in
hydrate.
the
I'm
game
not
and you
finishing
come
the
back
cup.
and
I'm
play
just
your
taking a
stuff.
sip.
Not a big fan since I don't really like playing with friends.
Can we
I'd
ear?
rather play co-op or straight up solo.
What
Mm,
is it with
interesting.
you and these girls?
Make sure to stress, hydrate, and posture change. He's
Yeah,
right.
I'm about to stretch because
Oh boy.
I should posture check myself too because I was like a gremlin on my chair.
5,000.
Meet your new friends.
Hey, welcome. Welcome, Dit Zinel.
You know, Steph, I find it funny because I'm sure that stretch was very good, but the mic cuts like from time to time.
I think he doesn't read the YouTube comments.
You
Does
look
he?
a bit silly.
Oh, because I'm
Oh
stretching
no,
right
he did.
now.
He does. It shows
Okay,
they show up
I'm
here.
just gonna call you Dits from now on.
Yeah. Just call them bits.
Yeah, they said that the dits is fine on my end. Okay, and then I need you. And
Also,
I'm
welcome back home.
missing You. Okay, if it did it right, it should be 4 pictures
I thought I did it.
that I
didn't hear-
did
yeah,
as a
I heard it. You mentioned.
hyperfixation. They are the love interest
Interesting.
from Blooming Panic, and I had thought the idea that because Blooming Panic is
I'm giving,
a
like-
game where
I don't
you're in
know
like
what to
this
say, so I
we're
won't
gonna
say
call
anything.
it for
but-
argument's sake a Discord that you didn't really sign up. It just popped up one day,
Okay.
and so Mystic Messenger is a phone app that puts you in a chat room that you randomly get signed.
I'm going to continue doing what I was doing. Oops. Okay. Go to channel. Why do you watch that guy? Do you like the game? That game? Mm. It's so early 1 year after, not so early anymore. So I just rewatched a year later. I uploaded this video 18th of April 2023. It's now 23rd of April 2023. And I rewatched this video to see what I was talking about. So watch that in case you want to know the context of what I will be talking about in this video. Timestamps 0000 0020 intro. Sorry, 2024 maybe. So in that video, basically, I talk about me being on YouTube comments until 4 a.m. or whatever, not knowing, but knowing that it is for something. And I think that I was not entirely wrong, but that I think in that moment I had more hope than the hope I should have had, or at least in the direction where I should have had the hope. For example, in this thing, I mentioned this YouTube video where I make money, so I think I was kind of expecting that I would make more money, but that did not happen in 1 year. So yeah, if you are looking at this video or you were looking at that past video trying to find inspiration whether you will get more money, it didn't happen for me. It happened, but very little. Like I didn't get a lot more money. I got a little more money. I talk about how I make bad videos and that. 124. It's still the case. I make the videos in the same way because, but now I think I have figured out the reason why. Basically, it's because I don't see the point of making good videos, of putting effort inside the videos for several reasons that I may go into in another moment. So I don't feel like creating things, but I do think that there is value in documenting what is happening. So I chose this documental aspect, right? This is basically me documenting 1 year later what I think about this instead of making some re-scripted, rewritten version of that, because of that, which is what I think I should have done, right? That is, I think, the purpose of it, but it is not what I have chosen to do for some reasons. 14. I am pretty clear in the video that there is no clear value proposition to this, and it is like I think I was right about that, obviously, but I also expressed some kind of hope that someone else would see the value, and that has not happened, or at least in the way I expected, right? Well, not expected, but on the way I would have liked it to happen. It has not. I don't know. The power of the internet has not manifested in that way in my channel, at least. Yeah, basically, I think rewarding what I wanted to say then. I think then I was trying to say something like, I trust that the algorithm will bring me to the people who want to see me, right? And I'm not sure that has happened. I'm not sure if it's early for that, or if it's, or if there has to be something else that has to be done. I think I'm leaning into something else, right? There are people who actively try to appease the algorithm versus me then. And I think there is a genre of video, which is people talking to the camera, and I think those kind of people some of them do get brought to people who enjoy that, and they are simple videos, but I'm not sure if it's doing me then. And I think there is a genre of video, which is people talking to the camera, and I think versus what I wanted. Like I think I was right about that, obviously, but I also expressed some kind of hope that someone else would see the value, and that has not happened.
or at least in the way I expected it. Right? Well, not expected, but on the way I would have liked it to happen. It has not. I don't know. The power of the internet has not manifested in that way in my channel, at least. Yeah, basically, I think rewarding what I wanted to say then. I think then I was trying to say something like, I trust that the algorithm will bring me to the people who want to see me, right? And I'm not sure that that has happened. Not sure if it's early for that, or if there has to be something else that has to be done. I think I'm leaning into something else, right? There are people who actively try to appease the algorithm versus me then. And I think there is a genre of video which is people talking to the camera, and I think those kind of people some of them do get brought to people who enjoy that, and they are simple videos, but I'm not sure if it's doing a great job in that, right? For my channel, I mean, specifically for my situation. And I'm not blaming YouTube, right? They have a lot of videos as well. I'm also blaming myself, or not blaming, but yeah, kind of telling it like this, right? No, obviously, it's like it won't show it to whoever needs to watch it, or whoever you want it to watch. I don't want to discount the process either too much, because I do think there has been an ROI in what I have done, okay, not just about the because, or whoever you want it to watch. I don't want to discount the process either too much, because I do think there has been an ROI in what I have done, okay, not just about the videos, but also the rating comments behind below comment sections and all this. I think that has not brought me money, as a lot of money either, but it has brought me, I guess, the first seeds. Still, we are still early, right? A year in, we are still early. That could be a thing, or I am doing it wrong, right? But yeah, it has brought me to places where that are interesting. Right? It has brought me to people that are interesting. It has brought me viewpoints, those kind of things that are interesting for me to hear. That doesn't mean that it has changed anything about my situation. Right? I don't think it has tangibly changed my situation in any way, sadly. But yet, maybe. But it has been positive in some senses, and it has brought some ROI. In my video, I said something like incredible return on investment, like some incredible ROI, and for me, and to me, it's not incredible. Right? It's still a very personal phase, like you could say. It's still
not incredible, not
not what I was thinking of in terms of maybe not sort of scale or distance or something, but I was thinking something like unheard of things.
I find it
Something
funny
like
that the background, I want to make a video like that. I want to take the video, but only put the sunny parts, because I don't want darkness in my video, like random darkness in my videos.
connecting to people super far away, or like from a super different stratus or something like that, right? Something like that. Or some kind of reality bending type shit. And for the moment, that has not been the case. Right? Also, because I'm not active in seeking that, right? I'm not active in, I don't know, chasing billions, for example, or something like that. Right? My strategy is for people to come to me. Which it's a stupid strategy, right? But that is why I emphasize the early part. I think that using
38.
the abyss metaphor from the past video, the problem with my abyss, right? The problem with my unknowns or something like that is that my unknowns were like internal unknowns. Thus, there is little other people can do to help to solve those. Right? Well, no, actually, false. There's probably a lot other people can do to help solve those, but they are harder to give help to or whatever. Like that. It's not like becoming a customer on a SaaS business like they are talking there, right? Or like using a WordPress plugin, shit like that. Basically, I have had to go. Well, not sure had to go, but what happened is that I went inwards, right? I used comment sections and all this to reflect for myself. Which can be seen as good or bad, but it can be seen as being more isolated, it can be seen as being more, I don't know, or it can be seen as reflective and introspective in a good way, right? It can be seen as isolating instead of community building or whatever, but I don't know. And that introspective part or whatever is not something that I regret, obviously, but it is not what I intended. Right? I intended for these not to be introspective, right? Or not to be that introspective or whatever. I intended them to be documental or something like that. I intended them, well, not intended, I intended them to be documental or something like that. Not to be introspective, right? Or not to be that introspective or whatever. I intended them to be documental or something like that. I intended them, well, not intended. Also, I don't know. I think the background intention or whatever was something like documenting in public in a findable way, kind of this that introspective part or whatever. It's not something that I regret obviously, but it is not what I intended. Right? I intended introspective part or whatever.
758. 758.
It's not something that I regret obviously, but it is not what I intended. Right? I intended for this not to be introspective, right? Or not to be that introspective or whatever. I intended them to be documented.
Are these timestamps you put in the description of the timeline thingies? I don't know how they were called. Chapters, maybe. Yes, they automatically do that.
Or something like that. I intended them.
You mean like here on the video, right? Like here. Yes. They will show up here.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexis Chris. Today we're
Well, yeah, here for example, in this video. Okay, fuck it. I click on one and he doesn't have them. He usually puts them. But
Hello everyone, welcome to
yes, basically the answer is yes. The simple yes.
Not intended. Also, I don't know. I think the background intention or whatever was something like documenting in public in a findable way, kind of this lack opportunity, I don't know, low, not really low effort, but high upside, possible upside type of opportunities, right? So yeah, personal, but not necessarily super introspective. And I think I have gone, and they were supposed to kind of bring me to people and all this. Right? I think the point was to find community to kind of do that, and I'm not sure to what extent they succeeded at this. Right? It's hard to say because I have found people that I care about and all this. But at the end of the day, right, like my material situation and all that has not changed in any way that is closer to that which I wanted. So I think I will still hold its early part, but and I also have things that I don't talk about that influence this. But yeah, 1 year in, it still has not happened, or something like that. Or yeah, 1 year in, nothing crazy has happened. Let's say I have how do you say?
0946. This timestamp is I guess too long, or but
I have opposing.
hey, I'm back. What you doing? Yeah, I noticed that you were gone. I doing the same thing, just timestamping my videos. Hey, honey, what he doing? I find it funny how you write in English. I don't want to say it's bad, right? Because when I was 14 or 15, I'm not sure how old you were, my English was probably worse. But your English is kind of strange, in a strange way, right? It's worse in a way, not worse. I mean, it's bad, but not in the same way my English was bad, right? It's bad in a different way, so I can't understand it very well. But oh, please, Nana 10. What happens with Nana 10? Do you want me to watch him again or what? I wanted to answer, but you already talked, so I thought it's fine. I don't know. I'm just timestamping my old videos. Can you talk? And don't tell him to do this or that. It's fine to ask Aimo, but don't just demand. Yeah, I mean, I would prefer to be like that, but no, I just want you to talking. See, when I read it, I get it. But, sorry, when I say it, I get it. But before saying it, I just want to talk for Nanatan. But what do you want me to say? That's the part I don't know. Like, why? If you give me a good reason, right? Maybe. But without a reason? Oh, come on. What?
Thoughts regarding this? Also, on the one hand, I do think something like nothing major has changed. And on the other hand, Peter Thiel's book, right? This
He your friend, subscribe. Is he my friend? I don't see him here. But he your new friend. I don't know. I don't have anything against him, but I don't have anything for him either, right? I don't. A new YouTube. I mean, we're doing different things, I guess. I like. For one, I think he thinks you could be friends. On the other hand, I think he wants you to watch both, but can't really on tablet or something. Ah, okay, I didn't get it. So if I watch him, he can watch both. That's pretty hilarious, to be honest. Why? Why what? Oh, please. But what do you want me to say? Just my guess. Lol. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. If I could understand the friend things, right? If is it just because he's streaming? I don't know. Okay, let's say something. Let's say something related to the stream. But I don't see if I say something like we are friends because we both stream. It looks like I am spamming, right? It looks like I'm saying check out my stream, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Fuck it. Okay, let's go. Let's do something like that. How was it called? Nana 10. Let's do. Nana 10.
He gives me anything though. He just gives me my money back. Alright, say nothing. It's okay. I'm aware. Okay.
What do you need for your bingo that's just
See,
been
this is
teasing
this
you
is
and
why I
putting you on
didn't
the
want to
edge?
say anything because he already
Okay,
has
the
4 friends.
first one
He's already with 3
was
friends.
Nana
I don't
10
want to say
mispronounces
anything
someone's
because
name.
he already has
The
3 friends
second
there.
I
one
mean,
is
you still
I
like not
died.
say my name.
Francis?
The ones
ten,
that
yeah.
opened up is Nana 10 forgets to give a raider a shout out, and Nana 10 mutes himself on accident.
Damn. Nanatan did not try to pronounce my name.
Okay, Francis.
Well, you know, the pronunciation was good in English.
What? Is it
Yes.
But I'm
Francis?
French. I'm
He did
French.
seem to know Hong from his chat too.
Franchise?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Franchise?
No. Now you're just misspelling. Why
Yeah,
is
but
there a town named Calumet? That's kind of racist.
Also, hey,
Did someone need to go there?
Koskoro Drift, welcome. We are
Welcome.
currently on chapter 6. We're about to
We're almost
explore
done.
Africa.
See, I don't even know what the fuck is. What is he talking about? What do you mean by Africa?
I never
I don't get
gone
this
to Africa in the Kapampangan.
Did you know that God blessed the rain in Africa?
I know. And apparently that was a song that was playing a lot for a while. People were making meme of it. Chat self-care. Thank
Yes.
you, Steph.
Everyone in chat, please take care of yourself. Stretch,
Come, I
hydrate,
just
do what
need
you gotta
your
do.
9 out of 10.
You know
Oh,
what? You're
that-
right. I have
these
to
were
do what I gotta
cracking
do.
my
I'll
back.
be right there.
Stretch.
Oh, that sounded good.
Hey, you should put me in last place. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Ow.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Oh.
I mean, there's nothing that more that I would rather do.
Are they all VTubers?
And God bless the rain down in Africa, right?
Yes. But yeah, the French pronunciation of my name is
Francie?
Francis.
Oh, Francis.
Yes. That's the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation. Which is weird because you see, my name is an English one because usually Francis
Okay, this is
a
the way to
name used by the English to describe character in the story that are named Francois. Usually, so they switch the name to Francis. It's a bit why like I think Francis Drake in like the French version, I think if I remember correctly,
Use
his
the
name
Vitaverse
François
models.
Drake. I could be wrong. Let me see. Francis Drake.
Say
English
hello,
Explorer.
Cusco
What's the
Drift.
French name?
Nanaten.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still my turn.
Oh, he also named Francis Drake. Woo! There was a guy that like his name was like modified in English and French.
Oh no, Sarge.
What happened?
You got a foot sore.
Oh
It's
no!
fine. It's fine. You can just play Monopoly.
Yeah.
With his
Right.
7 pounds.
8.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Interesting.
Thank you for the correction.
but I
No
don't like. I don't
problem.
know what game they're playing. I don't know who the other people are, right? So
Yeah, so Hong really likes to talk to people who are actually in the chat.
Magic store. Oh, I just want to see what's
rock emoji. Okay.
transfer
Ooh, transfer.
down.
Also,
No,
I have
no,
to
the
say,
world country. I
we
thought.
have at least maximum 30 more minutes.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
Because
confused,
if-
but nice. I'm going to try to finish the video that I was doing. I have very few to ones left. We're going from 0 to 1 is kind of the hardest part or whatever the fuck comes to mind. Right? There have been zeros to ones, or not sure if zeros to ones, but there have been some retroactively metaphorical kind of some. There have been steps where you can go like, oh, this was a 0 and now it's a 1 from the future looking back into the past. There have been those moments, so who is to say? Right? But I don't know, I'm being vague. But I'm talking about, for example, right now I'm streaming and I have one viewer. Right? One viewer is way more than 0. Right? It is a lot. To me, it's a lot. But it also does not like it is not a major change. You could say, right? It is not a life-changing thing in the literal sense, right? But it is big in my opinion. And right now I'm still on YouTube, for example, closed off or whatever. But in my personal the personal things that I was talking about before, there have been, I don't know, some kind of in my felt sense, there have been some joining of parts that were previously not joined. Some kind of not for the alignment maybe, but some I don't integration know of what things. I'm saying here. I don't know. See, I watched the video and I say, what is the point of uploading this? If I don't think I will remember in the future, like in 5 years, I don't think I will look back at this. I will watch the minute 11:32 of this video. I will be like, oh yeah, I remember. I was thinking about like it's 2 days after and I don't even remember what the fuck I was trying to say with alignment of things. I don't know. But yeah, some integration of things. Not for the alignment maybe, but yeah. And some kind of in my personal the personal things that I was talking about before, there have been in my personal but it is big in my opinion. 11:02 Hong, hey, that's me. Hello. What? Okay, you were looking at yourself. Your work, okay, fine. Okay, it's not that bad in Nanaten Lab. I didn't say it was bad. It was nice. It was nice. I just don't. Yeah, I don't understand it and all this, but yeah, you can watch Nanaten. But I like him. He seems to be having fun. I just don't get the game. I don't understand that game. For example, I don't. Yeah, he's already talking with his friends and all this, right? He already has a community and all that. Oh my, it's tired. Rest. Have some rest, Hong. Watching 2 streams at once does, how do you say, tire the eyes. Sorry. And right now I'm still on YouTube, for example, closed off or whatever. But in my personal the personal thing that I was talking about before, there have been, I don't know, some kind of in my felt sense, there have been some joining of parts that were previously not joined. Some kind of not for the alignment maybe, but some integration of things, which I'm not sure it fits the 0 to 1 metaphor, but it is kind of going from something apart to something 1 to 1, right? It is going from fractions to 1, which may be a big stepping stone in the future. Something like that. This is vague for the moment. Maybe one day I will explain, but yeah, I think this is what I want to. I don't think I will ever explain because I don't even know what I'm talking about here, right? What the hell did I mean with joining of things and integration of things? Unless I'm talking about YouTube comments as well, or Twitter, where I do more integration work, you could say, or where I try to reflect more about some things, maybe
But on this video, I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest. For all, like I can guess, obviously, what I was trying to get at, but I don't know what did I mean by integrate. Like, I don't know why these words came out. For today, if you haven't watched the video, it's already video, you can watch it now. And yeah, that's it basically. I don't have any recommendations or whatever. This is just a 1 year in from the
For
Where's
me,
video.
it is still hard to follow a 2x. I mean, no, I have no problem following what I actually said, right? The words I say, I don't have any problem following them. I have problem following what the fuck did I mean with those words. But make sure to sub Nanatan. It's 11 p.m. at night. Good night, bye. It's 11 p.m. Time before the bed. I'm in bed, night, night. I, ma'am, bed, night, night. Also, good night for Honey. Bye. Good night, Hong.
One day I want to do it like the day where we talk with Durvesh. I want to do something like that, talking with this guy to see what he says in real life. I think that if he talks in real life, I think that his talking English is probably like more understandable than his written English. I think he's like, it's difficult to actually read what the fuck he says, and he also says it many times. So it's really strange. But I think that if I were to call him or whatever, or like, yeah, hear him say things, maybe I would understand more of what he's trying to say. Maybe not, but maybe it's the opposite, right? Maybe even maybe written I can at least guess, but if he starts saying the things, he will start speaking Cambodian in the middle or something, and I won't get anything. And what I want to say for today, if you haven't watched the video, it's already video, you can watch it now. And which may be a big stepping stone in the future. Something like that. This is vague for the moment. Maybe one day I will explain. But yeah, I think this is what I want to say for today. If you haven't watched the video, it's already video, you can watch it now. And yeah, that's it basically. I don't have any recommendations or whatever. This is just 1 year in from the Where's video. Bye. It's so early.
Sorry, I hope that was not too loud. I'm Chile, Dominic Yurekan.
Dominican Cuban, my dad is from Cuba and PR, which means I'm truly Dominican Rican. I'm from Queens.
My mom is Dominican Cuban, my dad is from Chile and PR, which means I'm Chile, Dominic Rican. But I always say I'm from Queens.
I like that clip. Okay. No. What the hell? PewDiePie funny moments. Solar Punk back animation, maybe. I'm Chile, Dominic, Eureka. Solar Punk 1 hour, I think it was 1 hour. I'm Chile, Dominic, Eureka. This one. Copiar dirección de enlace, background, this. Probably can remove all that. Boop. Add to list the next 100. No está creado para niños. Siguiente, siguiente. Ok, añadir tarjeta final. Elemento vídeo. Último, elegir un vídeo específico. Early. Where's early?
Yeah, that's it basically. I don't have any recommendations or whatever. This is just a 1 year in.
I'm Chile, Dominic, Eureka. But I always say I'm from Queens. Okay. 1 year later, nothing crazy has happened. Let's do that. I don't know if I ever sent you this video. I wonder if I have one of the power of the Pontonic scale demonstration. Bro, how the fuck do I... Okay. I think I have seen it. Not sure if you sent it or if I've seen it on my own, but I have seen it apparently.
Talking about expectations? Expectations. Watch. Okay. Yeah. Now, what's interesting to me about that is, regardless of where I am, anywhere, every audience gets that. But it doesn't matter, you know, that's just, you know, the pentatonic scale for some reason.
If you're looking for a job in neuroscience, I think
Ba, 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 ba. Mm. Pam, pa, pa, pam. Piano online. Let's see. Is it the same scale? I don't know, maybe I can't. How do you say affine? Maybe I'm too used to or just making music in general. Very loud compared to your voice. Oh, I hear it fine. Now it's similar, I guess. Ok, I copied the time to. Whoops. Also, one of his pieces, if you want to put it that, which I liked, was when you can't afford that car but have a village. George Collier. Oh. I'm literally that guy. He's pretty good. I get a similar but not the same vibe of Jacob Collier. Yeah, I noticed too. Do you know Victor Wooten?
Listen to the record. Tastes don't ever change. So who would sit here for an hour and do this? Right? See, I want to go. But Curtis would look back and right? That ain't in the song, right? Right? Yeah, you know, and you know, if I did. By the third time, you're gone, right? By the third time, you quit listening to me and you're in it. That's the power of playing simple, right? And repetitive, because it doesn't take long for people to get it, right? If I start going, hear how quiet you are now? Because you're listening. Listening is cool, but I want. Maya Angelou said, people won't remember what you said, they won't remember what you did, they'll remember how you made them feel. Music is no different. If I can catch you or hit you, grab you by feeling, right, I got you. Then I can make you listen. I can pull you to where the other cool stuff is. But feeling is where it's at, because you're born with feeling, you'll die with feeling. Feeling doesn't have to be learned. Feeling is another universal language, like love, hate, jealousy. Nobody hasn't learned that. That's not cultural dependent. We feel everywhere all the time. So when you can reach someone with feeling, you can play less techniques, right? And you end up playing more music. That's why B.B. King, that's why if B.B. King was in a guitar competition by today's standard, he wouldn't even place, right? If, how much theory you know, what chords. B.B. King has played the same 5 notes for 60 years, 70 years, right? But your grandparents and your grandkids will all know B.B. King's name. Your mom and your kids won't know. We just lost last Easter Alan Holdsworth. Amazing. But your mom don't know who Alan Holdsworth is. And neither will your kids, but everyone will know B.B. King. Figure out why. And then play like that. Right? You get it right away.
Right? I don't care the key. The key's not important, right? Nobody hires me to play the right key. They hire me to make you groove. Check it out. I don't know what key. I don't have perfect pitch, but I don't care. Because you're not going to dance to the key, right? You don't dance because it's in a key. You dance to the groove. So I'm going to do my best to play the wrong note, but I'm going to make it groove. I start here. So no matter what note I play, right? That's wrong, that's right. It took me one note to know where I was, but you don't care. Listen, listen, listen. Listen. These are all the notes. You tell me which one is wrong. All the notes are right. But it's the context that makes it right, not the pitch. We teach you pitch, we should be teaching you context.
Context, okay.
You can put any note into that groove context and it'll work. I can play in the total wrong key so well that I can make you sound wrong.
I want you to demonstrate that if you
Oh, absolutely. Well, watch this. Who's wrong right now? Yeah. Oh, watch. This is going to make him sound better. Watch. Now what he's playing sounds like the best thing ever. Play that groove one more time. So this may be using theory, but it's really just using my ear. Instead of just doing this, right? That's cool. This is cooler. I'm gonna reshape his groove to make it sound better. I might go. Right? Keep listening, keep listening. Right? Now watch. Look at your head now, right? As soon as I bring it home, you're like, oh, that's the coolest thing ever. So as a musician, as a rhythm section musician, that's my job.
Lol. I am a trained musician as well as automobile sales professional. Driving with Panko.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. Throughout the course of my channel,
Hacemos Dios video. Quad Cup.
Good afternoon, Brian. It's Jordan here. Sorry this took a little bit of time, but definitely recording this video for you. So just want to show you how this Apple CarPlay works, this wireless one. So yeah, so I have my phone connected here. This is a Grand Cherokee L. So here I have this one is a 10.1. That one I showed you is only.
What phone is he using that he can record with both cameras at the same time? My friend's LG Wing does this.
A 8.5 inch. Sorry, it's crazy, but right now I'm currently wirelessly connected, so there's no wires or anything like that. This shows my phone. So right now I only have maps, but as soon as you connect your phone to Bluetooth, it'll pop in here, and so all you do is go to maps, and then it'll show you that. So if you wanted to go to destination, so plugs everything into the system. It's really nice that way. The vehicle itself doesn't have Apple Car or doesn't have navigation, but you can always pull the navigation from your phone, which is super nice. And
Bro, I can't put that video in a playlist because it is okay for children. Lol. Oh yeah, true. Look at all this.
Right? I don't care the key. The key's not important, right?
Hi James. I'm quitting stream right now, but hello. The full video is like 15 minutes long, this one. But this is
In most keys that we're in, if we pick a key, let's say G minor, there's 12 notes total. How many of those 12 notes are in the key signature most of the time? How many notes?
7.
7, right. 7, right? So there's 7 right notes and only 5 so-called wrong notes. That means even if I guess, I'm going to hit a right note more than half the time. So if I'm looking at a piano where I have the white keys and the black keys, if I'm in the key of C major, 7 of those white keys are in that key. Only 5 are not, right? But let's say what happens if I happen to land on a wrong note. If I happen to land on a black key and I'm only supposed to hit the white keys, if I'm standing on this black key, what's on either side of me? A white key, absolutely. All the time. There is no black key on the piano
quite a hard
that
week,
doesn't have
so
a
I didn't
white
watch your
key
stream.
on either.
What happened? Oh, I might quit streaming soon. If I get a job, I'll probably quit. I got to 100 days at least.
Either side. What is that telling you?
Well, quit at my regular hour. Might do another kind of stream, maybe in the car while coming home or something. I don't know. Could be different.
That you are never more than a half.
Yeah, but what happened with your week? That's what I wanted to ask.
Half step away from a right note. But if you can only find the root, you can be a long ways away. And that was what was happening when we first asked you to play, as you were searching for the root. So, there's a lot of books out there that teach you scales, chords, and for whatever reason, we've studied them too. But we're still only comfortable with the root. So in a sense, it's not working. I mean, let's be point blank. It's not working. So my goal today is to get you comfortable with, or give you a tool to get you comfortable with all 12 notes. And everything I'm going to talk about is going to come down to that last element we talked about, which is listening. You have to listen to them all. All right? You know a lot of scales probably. You've learned them all, Phrygian, Dorian, all that kind of stuff. I'll guarantee you I can name one you never practice, and it's the simplest one and the hardest one. And I guarantee you don't practice it, because not many people do. You know what it is? The chromatic scale. It's the easiest and the hardest because it uses every note. Chromatic scale, starting on one note and playing every one. In my opinion, if I can make that scale work, I can make any scale work. If I can make all the notes work, I can play anything. So I recommend practicing the chromatic scale. Very, very simple. But you have to listen to how the note works against the chord.
If I put Victor Wooten chromatic scale, what happens? Chromatic scale. Good luck, mate. I had a project to make something that can be helpful. My team chose AI chatbot. No one fast. No AI, let alone training a model. Yeah, I guess when those things happen, it's pretty stupid.
know what that sounds like. Now, and I'm not trying to play right. I'm just exploring the sounds, okay? Now, here, okay? Now, I just want to get familiar with that sound, because what happens with most of you, you hear that sound and you leave it. You don't spend any time with it. You're scared of it. Stay there for a while and get comfortable.
So real.
Make music with it.
So
Now here's the neat thing. Here's why I love these out notes, right? He's in the key of G minor and I'm playing a major 7. That's out. But what's on either side of it? A right note. So whenever I hear that weird sound, I can slide it in either direction. Right? Listen. Keep listening. Now here's something that's really cool. What you'll notice is the G flat doesn't sound wrong anymore. Isn't that cool? Sounds right now, because now you know where it's going, okay? It sounds good now, right? So what I did is I made a mistake, but I wasn't afraid of it. And I know that there's a right note on either side, so I slid it in either way, and it sounds right. And then I keep doing that. And all of a sudden, that mistake gets corrected to where it's not a mistake anymore. So the listener who first heard that note all of a sudden goes, I get it. That's the way you can correct mistakes after you've made them. Now, if I hit that note and then I start jumping around, I lose the rhythm, my articulation's bad, my tone's bad, and I mess up 2 through 10, it'll sound like a mistake. But if I hit that wrong note and 2 through 10 is still okay, no one will care. All right, let's keep going. So, all right. So basically, I'm going to speed it up. Let's say I go through every note and I spend time with it, really listening, okay? Now what I do is I take the chromatic scale and I try to make it musical, all right? A lot of us are taught to use the scale of the key and make music. That's the G minor scale. I say do the same thing with the chromatic scale, right? Right. Back up. Wrong. Now that note's not wrong anymore.
My question to this would be, okay, but what if both people get shit wrong at the same time, right? What if both people are constantly getting shit wrong? Would that still work? Or what does his mistake work because the other person is still consistent? So, I don't know.
For me, if I find a note that's out, I love it. Because when I go to a right note, it sounds so good. kind of cool, right? Not hard.
Very cool.
Not hard. Really, that should be liberating because I don't have to choose what note is next. It's just a chromatic scale.
One of the things, like Victor said earlier, we have to start trying to incorporate that scale in our practice. None of us practice that scale because you can get some interesting things with that scale. The prefix chroma means color. If you want to add color to your playing, you add it by adding the chromatic scale to your playing.
That's heavy. The scale is telling you, you know. If you just think about it, if we only, in this key, only play the right notes, those 7 right notes, right, there's not going to be a whole lot of color there. But the chromatic scale is telling you to add color. You have to add in those other 5 notes. So I say if you practice any scale, practice that one. Cool? I want to show you one other thing.
But because of that, it's hard to hear you sound good from her and think, yeah, that's about right. I do feel that this feels more fits more unjust, but in other genres it might be more difficult. Yeah, could be. Let's see.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. Throughout the course of my channel,
Chromatic Victor Wooden.
Hi, and welcome back to Musicians Edition. So whether you're a singer or an instrumentalist, it's still important to know how to sing our scales. So today, we're going to learn how to sing the chromatic scale. Okay, so first, if you don't know what the chromatic scale is, it's the scale that goes up in half increments. Okay, everything is taken in half steps. Okay, and same thing for going down. Okay, so let's take a look at how to sing this now. It's going to be a little bit more than our major or minor scales. If you want to check out them, you can check them out here. Okay, so let's take a look at what our words are, and we'll take it step by step. Okay, so today we're going to sing and play along with the piano. I mean, obviously you don't have to play to piano, but it does help with tuning and knowing where you're at when you're learning to go along with the piano. So that's what we're going to do today, and the more you practice, you'll be able to do it without the piano. So anywho, take a listen to what it sounds like, and then we'll go over it step by step and work our way there, okay? Do, di, re, re, mi, fa, mi, sol, si, la, li.
Lol, in Spanish, si is ti.
Perfect. So let's go ahead and let's just go from the beginning, and we're going to work our way up, and we're going to work
I guess I will
our
have
way
to look
down,
at
taking
Spanish
it step by
tutorial.
step, just because it can be a little confusing with all these little extra steps. Okay, so first we have is do. Do. Just like we normally do for the major scale, okay? Now, the piano or your first note can start anywhere, so you can start C, A, or F, whatever, it doesn't matter. Today we're going to just do it on C here. If that doesn't fit your registers, you can sing lower or higher. But either way, we're going to start on C. All right, so this is going to be do. Do. Now, the next thing we know for major is re. Re. So that means for our chromatic scale, you have to have something in between. D. Do, D. Okay, so let's go ahead and just sing those 3. Do, di, re. That's what it's going to be, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, di, re. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, di, re. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, di, re. Perfect. Next.
I will sing my half tones every day till they are perfect. I will sing my half tones every day till they are perfect.
This is funny. chromatic scale pop. Let's say if there is something like this.
Why do I keep getting attracted? 자석같이 끌려가. Why do I keep getting attracted? 자석같이 끌려가. I cannot explain this reaction. 이거밖에 1, 4, 3. Why do I keep getting attracted? 네 모습만 떠올라. I cannot explain this emotion. 1, 4, 3. I love you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
바라면 모두 다 이뤄지는 걸 동화 속 한 장면처럼 Baby what's your fantasy 망설일 시간이 없어 You and me Just wanna have some fun 맘이 사르르 맘이 지 맘이 사르르 맘이 지 머리 핑크르
Girl, I'm a dish.
Okay, I think I'm bearing it. It doesn't sound particularly jazzy to me, I guess. A friend of mine sent me the song yesterday, which I found funny, but it's in German. I don't know if the funny bit would get across. Lol. I mean, I probably wouldn't get it, but if you explain it to me. Maybe not.
Es war einmal in einem kleinen Städtchen, da lebte ein Mädchen namens Barbara. Und diese Barbara war im ganzen Land für ihren abartig guten Rhabarberkuchen bekannt.
Ja, man konnte sagen, dass Barbaras Rhabarberkuchen ohne Wenn und Aber gar eine geradezu magische Erfahrung war. Abracadabra!
Ja, dieser Kuchen war geradezu bombastisch und die Nachfrage danach erstarkte drastisch. Barbara eröffnete noch im selben Jahr eine Bar und nannte sie Barbaras Rhabarberbar.
In der Stadt gab es auch ein paar Barbaren, die hatten von Barbaras Rhabarberbar erfahren. Und da sie fortan jeden Tag bei Barbara waren, nannte man sie bald die Rhabarberbarbaren.
In den Folgejahren ließen die Barbaren nach und nach ihr barbarisches Gebaren fahren. Sie waren, behauptete Barbara, fast noch sympathischer als Barbarpapa.
Aber die Barbaren waren stark behaart und hatten alle einen struppigen Barbarenbart.
Gar nicht apart.
Daraufhin schickte Barbara ihre Barbarenfreunde zum Barbarenbartbarbier.
Der frisierte den Barbaren sogar den ganzen Kopf in seinem Barbarenbartbarbier-Barbershop. Er war zwar ein fürchterlicher Laberkopf, aber der Bart war danach total tipptopp.
Darauf luden die Barbaren ihren Bartbarbier fein nach getaner Arbeit noch in die Rhabarberbar ein.
Da tranken sie dann gemeinsam an der Bar noch ein Bier, die Rhabarberbarbaren und der Bartbarbier.
Und aßen dazu bei jeder Barbarei ein Stück Rhabarberkuchen.
Ich glaube, es waren 2.
Ja, da wurden sogar ganz harte Männer nahbar.
Und das alles dank Barbaras Rhabarber.
3 Barbaren und der Bartbarbier saßen eines Abends an der Bar bei einem Bier. Da kam die Polizei, ja, wo wart denn ihr? 3 Barbaren und der Bartbarbier.
It reminds me of something, but I don't know what. Deux points. I guess it's from some shirt.
It's very simple. 1 apple, 2 apple. Even in plural form, we don't change anything with the nouns. It's a bit more complicated with us, but in most cases, just put s or es at the end of a singular noun. 1 apple, 2 apples. So there are different cases? Why does he always say that? Sometimes we put an e at the end of the noun, sometimes an s, sometimes an en. The list goes on. Okay, so for example, apple, what would you put at the end? So for apple, I decided not to put anything at the end. But I put 2 dots at the beginning to spice it up, you know? I told you not to invite him. Do you want to see French again? It's very simple. 1 apple.
No. I remember. Krav Maga. Krav Maga by... How was this guy called? Zach Sherwin. This guy's rap style is very similar.
Now you know that judo is Japanese, and they got karate too. And Thailand has Muay Thai, and China has Kung Fu. And they do capoeira in Rio de Janeiro, and Korea has the Taekwondo. But did you know that Israel has a martial art also? Well, it's called Krav Maga. Krav Maga. It's not Greek like baklava, it's Israeli, ooh, like falafel. Ah, Krav Maga. Billy was a bully, and Victor was his victim. And every day on the way to class, Billy punched and kicked him. And this was not junior high, this was Harvard Law. So Victor said, I'm too old for this, and he went and learned Krav Maga. The next time they crossed paths, it was quite a different picture, because this time Victor fought back, and Victor was the victor. And he took Billy's head, stuck it in the lavatory, and he went flush, Billy. Now you know you don't mess with Krav Maga. That Billy was burly, but still he got a swirly, because Victor took him out like he was just a little weakling. I won't rhyme girly there, that's one we all foresaw. And unpredictability is part of crop. Mrs. Miriam and Rebecca were chillin' by the bagel store when up came this tough dame they'd never seen before. And she pulled the gun and said, "Give me those wallets now!" Wahaha! She didn't know that our friend Rebecca was trained in Krav Maga. The fight lasted less than a minute, and not only did Rebecca win it, but she kicked that ass so hard she literally left a boot print in it. And Miriam looked at the outline foot and she made a face like, "What?" And she said, "Krav Maga, Becky, look at her butt." Oh, yeah, that's Krav Maga. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, that's Krav Maga. I said, oh my God, that's Krav Maga. Hardcore like quick draw McGraw from the folks who brought you the yarmulke. That's Krav Maga. Shalom.
All of his songs are kind of like
what
that
do you think
vibe.
is the goofiest serious hip-hop lyric of all time?
What about that Guru line where he's like, lemonade was a popular drink and it still is. I get more props and stunts than Bruce Willis.
It's like, thanks for the beverage history lesson. What about when DMX outlines all the crime he's been doing and then it's just like, I'm not a nice person.
Or that Nas song where he says twi.
I don't think I know it.
Yeah, you do. It's Virgo. He goes, I'm at the club scene where I met Miss Green Eyes. She walked by asking me,
Are you Nas?
Why?
Because if you were, I'd be totally twi.
What's that?
Totally with it. TWI.
Totally with it.
Has anyone ever said that before or since?
No, absolutely not. That's it. It's not a thing that caught on. I guess that's how you do it. If you make up some rap slang that nobody uses, you want to get it started. So you write a rap song with a fictional female character who spells it out for you like as thoroughly as you need her to, and then you're good from there. I should do this for one of my songs.
I'm at the club scene where I met Miss Green Eyes. She said, I can tell by the size of your schnoz that you're Zach Sherwin, and I'm totally twi. I said, oh, you're a Nas fan also? That's great, we have so much in common. We're clearly soulmates who were fated to date. She said, hold up, wait, I'm flattered. You're coming in too fast and hot though. You need to be more legato gelato. I said, what? Legato gelato? That's a slang term whose meaning I do not know, but I'm intrigued by the sound of it. She said, well, let me break it down a bit. You might know the word legato if you've ever studied music before. If you see it written down on a musical score, then the composer is directing you to play or sing all the notes smoothly and connected to the others, with no breaks in between. Now let me demonstrate a little bit, and you can see what I mean. She's saying la la la, that's legato, not la la la. That's staccato, the opposite of what legato is. And don't tell me that you don't know what gelato is. I said, yes, I sure do. It's a dessert that you gotta keep ice cold in the freezer. And now I'm no longer dazed and confused. Now I think I understand the phrase that you used. Does it mean keep it chill? She said, yup. I said, thought so. Smooth and cool. Legato gelato. Once again, it's legato gelato. Smooth like legato. Cool like gelato. It's my new catchphrase. It's my new buzzword. It's my new motto. Legato gelato. And check this out. Take the word legato. Now take the L and the G and switch the two spots and look what you've got. Whoa, legato turns into gelato. I said, okay, I'm taking things slow, and I get the lingo. Can I give you a ring? No, she said, I don't think so. You came on too strong. I felt smothered, and I need a lover man who won't let me have the upper hand. I said, nah, miss, you got it wrong. You're a character I made up for my legato gelato song. You don't exist if I don't imagine you. How about that for high status, boo? She says, damn, that was legato gelato. Way to step it up with that macho bravado. Take me home now, you wild stallion, but first do a victory lap rap as a finale, hun. I said, okay, I'm smooth and glossy and frosty as autumn in Oslo. When the temperature drops as low as the cost of shopping at Costco. Fluid and easy and keeping it cool like I'm eating a super gazpacho, cause I do it legato with a scoop of gelato.
So funny. I think Watsky has to have similar songs too.
I love what I do, and for that I'm grateful and humble. And so I try to stay positive and not act hateful and grumble. I just put the hard work into every song I write. So if you're looking for the whack, then you came to the wrong site. Now in general, I tend to flow more chill than wild. But will you switch it up, Zach? Yeah, I certainly will, child. On this latest joint, brand spanking new, I'm spitting more rhymes than all the tea in China. It's that Nanking spew. I'm sending out my message like a wireless tower. I wanna always be impressive, a tireless wower. Don't play your speakers quietly, let them pump to the joint. And this song's about variety, so let's jump to the point. At one time or another, all our worlds are change-stricken. And if that's scary, you're not an odd duck or a strange chicken. But if life is hard and you're bewailing it now, try to switch it up and soon you could be nailing it. Wow! My environment got shaken up and flipped in my dash. From Beantown to Tinseltown, I dipped in a flash. I used to cruise the Mass Pike, then I headed more west. And now I holler past the mic with the weather's the warmest. And I grind like a shark with a fin, and I'm dining non-stop. Find me in the dark with my grin shining. I'm fly and fresh, that hasn't vanished since I began. And I don't fry flesh, that's been banished since I'm vegan. I hit the spot, I don't flow lame. Am I passive mush? No dice, nope. What I spit is hot, it's not low flame. I make a massive push to keep it nice and dope. And if the rapper Biz Markie ever gets a female dog, he could name her Ms. Barky. I switch it up, mash it and mix it up. Move things into new positions, revamp, revisit, and do revisions. I came to switch it up, break it down and fix it up. Chop it and swap it and don't be afraid that you won't have the swagger to stitch it up. You gotta give it a shot even though you may stumble or stagger. Switch it up!
San Francisco, I think.
Every time I kick a verse, every single word of it is timeless, ageless, evergreen, permanent. I don't mess with any newfangled slang, but I do make that old school language bang. YOLO was a flash in the pan. Swag, it's already trash in the can. But man, my flow is so hot when I pull that mic from the stand that it gets scorched black in my hand and turns to ashes like a match lit, burnt from the...
The production is so bad though.
Fire that Zach, spit, every word is a classic. More than I can say for cray, twerk, or rap shit. But look, I'm no hater who wants to diss. That is not what I wish to do with this. Give me your attention, hark to the plan. Hear and obey as I bark a command. You're coming with me through a wormhole, on a journey through time to reach the eternal. Word to your mother. Here we go, back to 15,000 years ago. So this study came out with a list of words that are ultra conserved. Read down the page, these are words that have been retained in related forms since the end of the last ice age. Their sounds and meanings have remained remarkably similar for 15,000 years. And all of them appeared in that verse that you heard and that you're going to hear again right here. Double time. YOLO is a flash in the pan. Swag already trash in the can. But man, my flow's so hot when I pull that mic from the stand that it gets scorched black in my hand and turns to ashes like a match lit. Burnt from the fire that Zach spit. Every word is a classic, more than I can say for cray, twerk, or ratchet. But look, I'm no hater who wants to diss. That is not what I wish to do with this. Give me your attention, hark to the plan. Hear and obey as I bark a command. You're coming with me through a wormhole on a journey through time to reach the eternal. Word to your mother. Here we go back to 15,000 years ago. Vocab words that go back, words in time. I got plenty, chum. Specifically these 20-some, stretching across many a millennium. No newfangled slang, but dang, I can sure make that old school language bang. And how great is it that old is one of the words that's incredibly old? It's perfect.
So funny.
Young Zachary.
Okay, that's why what's
G.
going
Watskery.
Go,
Think through your ABCs. So you'll start off at A
and wind up at Z. Now which of that group occurs most commonly? A hint, it's A, B, C, D, blank, F, G. Now that writing symbol, it pops up a lot, right? High profiling, always all up in a spotlight.
Cool kid.
In crowd.
Not who this hot shit is dropping for.
This is for my not so populars.
It's for my X's, my Z's, and my Q's, my N's, my J's, and my V's and K's too.
This is for my outcasts and misfits, all my oddballs. Nod your noggins to this.
It's going out to my Q's and my K's and my Z's, my N's, my X's, my J's, and my V's.
Go what, ski?
Okay, I'm going to using only Y-A-I-O-N-U. So many things I can't say without you. But back up, trick, this song's not about you. I swing my fist until a bully catch a fat lip. You'll think it's a conniption fit from sniffing catnip. As I run rings around a dingus, I do cunnilingus on a gymnast till that foxy lady hits a backflip. Woo! I'm sorry if I'm on that brag tip, but your armada's nada and I'm chilling on that flagship. Baby two can play at war. I'm cruising on my unicorn and shooting as I soar. It's stupid how I'm pooping on you nincompoops and scooping up my loot and scooting out that door. So if a bastard calls you gross and got you glum, you host a Holy Ghost, not hollow as a drum. All in all, our flaws show what it's all about. So F-ho-hum, go dumb and just roar till your throat's numb.
So, I was that chubby kid at camp who would swim with his shirt on so no light could tan his skin, wishing his waistband was trim. And thanks to my pituitary gland, I'm now a man and slim. But that pain stays with you, phantom limb. Chanting hymns for all my antonyms of big man on campus, gym rats, and pompous girls with pom-poms for non-Don Juanitas and non-Don Juans who skip prom or formal. For abnormal sorts who don't play sports with jocks, non-conforming rocks. So if how you do you is too unorthodox, for a box, put a fist up, box your way out.
Hit it!
Mold's gross, who would wanna fit it?
This is going out to my Z's and my K's and my Q's, my N's, my X's, my V's and J's too.
Folks with asthma and physical handicaps, birthmarks, scars, and burns, or dramatic family crap.
It's going out to my Q's and my K's and my Z's, my at-signs, my J's, and my V's.
And last on this list, all my library living wordplay loving kids.
Zack, smack it to bits.
Gandalf, Houdini, Jafar, oh no!
What's wrong?
Look!
Snap!
Gotcha, guys. That was our plan all along.
Wizardry on a song with a magical trick.
What a hot collaboration.
Boom, this match is lit.
Gritty, hard diamond minds causing pause to applaud. Two shiny rock stars, two hip-hop gods.
Whoa, whoa, slow it down. Don't talk bull and brag.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just chock full of swag.
Lyrics.
Twisting.
Turning.
Curling.
Similar to a tail on a pig.
Or a pug.
From a pair of MCs with a lot in common.
Our skin
and our skills.
Big
hug.
Aw. Don't allow rigid limitations to stop you from rising to difficult occasions.
Wow, so motivational.
Oh, without a doubt.
And now it's Pac-Man.
And I'm out. Ghost.
So funny.
I did a little gig not long ago, and this dude came up to me after the show and he said to me,
"Hey, you know the only difference between rap and crap? It's the letter C."
I thought, this guy's whack. That joke's not even a wisecrack, it's a dumb crack, but the memory's a pain in my butt like a thumbtack in my bum crack, cause I didn't have a comeback. Man, I wish I could've hit him with the zinger, should've served him with the verbal equivalent of a middle finger, and now it'll linger forever, but I've been stewing over what I'd say to him if I could do it over. He'd be like,
"You know the only difference between rap and crap is the letter C?"
I'd say, "Are you insured medically? Cause you sure better be when you're broken in half from provoking the wrath, and your joke didn't laugh. And actually, there's another difference between rap and crap you did not hit. Rap describes my comedy on stage, crap describes your comedy off it." Aw shit, oh crap, everybody within earshot would be like, "Oh snap," I'd high five all around while the guy falls down in a ball on the ground. Someone hands him a bandage to stop the bleeding, and when he manages to stand, I'd say, "Man, you just got defeated." It's ironic, I shit on your crap joke, you could say I defecated on it. murder, but I take it even further. He'd just be weeping pathetically. I'd say, hey, you know the only difference between defeated and defecated? It's the letter C. Sudden hush, like when a skydiver pulls a ripcord. Somebody tiptoes forward, hands me a clipboard, and I'd let dude read it. It's a loose leaf sheet and it says the word defeated. I pull out a Sharpie marker, narrow my eyes through my Warby Parkers, like watch who you're effing with your effing ish. Then I'd write in the C and he's effing ish. Finished! Man, can you imagine if that's what I'd said? If I'd come up with that off the top of my head, I'd have shredded him, knocked him down dead. But like I said, that's not what I said.
So funny. I don't know if it sounds like that. Yeah, more or less. Like the kind of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty similar like this. Without a four-player.
Stay tuned, Hairbags. Fast Money is next, and to take us out, ladies and gentlemen, the Axis of Awesome.
Life isn't always easy. It isn't always fun. When you lose direction, your world can come undone. When you're in need of guidance and help is overdue, you might ask yourself this question: what would Jesus do? If we were at a party and the host ran out of wine, he'd make some more with magic and bring on back good times. But in this situation, you couldn't see it through. He's the Son of God, and he shits all over you. You can't do what Jesus can do. You're the king of nothing, and he's the king of Jews. He knows every magic trick, you only know a few. Don't even bother asking, what would Jesus do? Can you heal a leper? Or feed a crowd with fish and bread? Can you walk on water? Did you rise from the dead? Did you give your life up to save humans from bad luck? Were you born of virgin birth, or did your parents have sex? You can't do what Jesus can do. He had 12 apostles, and no one follows you. When faced with a dilemma, let logic guide you through. What kind of dickhead wonders, what would Jesus do? When Jesus was betrayed and robbed of all his trust, he used his laser vision and turned Judas into dust. When Lois Lane was dying, Jesus held her in his arms. He flew backwards round the world to keep her safe from harm. When Jesus tours the country in his rock and roll band Kiss, thousands cheer his music, even though it's hit and miss. You can't do what Jesus can do. Shits all over you. There are 3 of him, and there's only one of you. Jesus can fly.
I didn't know it was
You're a blind man, you can't cure the flu. He's a zombie wizard who also knows kung fu. So next time you're in trouble, thinking what would Jesus do, try not to forget he's a million, billion, trillion times better than you. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to everyone. Oh, God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Put it in the soul of everyone.
Recognize this? Yeah, that's Don't Stop Believing by Journey. And the cast of Glee. Yeah, there's a few more songs with the same chords. Check it out.
My life is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. People killing, people dying, children hurt, and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach?
Okay, I'm going to watch this one instead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jordan.
I'm Lee.
And we
Benny.
are
I'm
the
the
Axis of Awesome.
And I'm Benny.
Yeah, we've been a comedy rock band for close to 40 years now, and all that time we've never had a hit. And I'll just
Yeah, but you guys know why.
Why?
Because we never wrote a 4-chord song.
What's that? What's a 4-chord song, Benny?
Well, if you want all the greatest hits from the past 40 years, just use 4 chords. Same 4 chords for every song. It's dead simple to write a pop hit.
Just 4?
Yeah, these 4. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4 chords.
Sorry, let me
That's
get
all you
this
need to
straight,
write a-
Chicken Little. What you're trying to say is you can take those 4 chords, repeat them, and pump out every pop song ever. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, Chicken Little.
Just listen. Do you recognise this?
Yeah, that is Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
It's a great song.
Very original
There's a few more
song.
that fit. Check it out. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel. Of that I'm sure.
Well, that's just 2 songs that are similar. That's not a big
forever young.
3
I
songs.
wanna be forever young. I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. This is the way you left me. I'm not pretending. No love, no
Where are the
hope, no
titles?
glory, no happy ending. 'Cause you were amazing. We did amazing things. If I could, then I would. I'd go wherever you will go. Feel the love tonight, and she will be loved. Yeah, she will be loved. Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. 'Cause I can't live with or without you. Whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears.
Am I not pretty enough?
Okay, I'm ending it. Bye bye. See ya. Thank you for being here for so long, by the way.